Hello YouTube, my name is Anthony, you should know me as Anthony, and AirbyY5000, which would be in the bottom corner if you're not in full screen. I'm sorry I missed, last week's episode. I could've swore that, I uploaded it, but apparently it didn't upload, and I had already deleted the video off my phone in order to save space. Um, so Sonoma, I guess the Sonoma video is not there. But I did finish ninth in it. Next up, we're heading to Kentucky. Yep, we're heading to Kentucky Motor Speedway for the Quaker State 400. I forgot to mention that before I had already started it up. So yeah, we're heading to Quaker State. We're heading to Kentucky for the Quaker State 5. Can't speak today. Quaker State 400. Here we are in qualifying, just banged up against the wall trying to turn the camera on. And also the first turn I did wide, so I have a feeling that this is going to be a terrible time. Especially from what I've seen from practice. Yeah, 32.611, got 14th place. Top 15, not bad spot, considering I hit the wall. I hit the wall and also took turns 1 and 2 really wide. Daniel Suarez got the pole position, followed by Joey Logano on his outside, Denny Hamlin behind him, Kyle Busch on the outside of Hamlin, and you can see all the drivers. Kevin Harvick will be starting on my inside. Truex Jr. got 19th. Chase Elliott got 24th. And some other drivers. BJ McLeod in 37th. And Joey Gase to round out the top 40. Let's get racing. Oh, it seems to be a night race. Yep, looks like this is going to be a night race. Chris Buescher didn't have a good practice session. He's going to be running cold. Landon Castle had an engine change. He'll be starting in the back. And BJ McLeod gave up his qualifying position to get some new tires. I'm not sure what new tires have to do with qualifying, but whatever. Unless you have to use the same tires for qualifying in the actual race. Green flag, green flag. Kevin Harvick is in his Hunt Brothers. Slow the track there a bit. I am once again still racing on a controller because the steering wheel, I need a better setup for the steering wheel. In fact, every time I mention the steering wheel, I followed up by I need a new setup for it. And that is because, they're running 3 wide down there. I did not want my car to run that high. The reason is at the moment I can only have it in my lap, really, and that causes problems by making it so that my left hand, if I wanted to turn the wheel 90 degrees to the left or counterclockwise, my left hand would get in the way. Sorry, Johnson. My left hand would get in the way and would hit my lap. Yeah, my left hand would hit my lap because I just naturally put my hands, if the wheel was a clock at, put my hands at 93 instead of 10 and 2, because actually I saw somewhere that 9 and 3 is actually safer than 10 and 2. So just battling Truex and Larson. I like the car that Larson's in. Get around Truex. Passing under the apron is probably illegal, but the game doesn't care about it. I've just been talking and not paying attention. I made it up to 5th or 6th place rather. And passing Bowman right here will bring me to the top 5, although I did get him sideways a bit on accident. And the final group of cars is up here. Let me see, 94% on the infamous tire. 5 laps remaining in stage 1. Put that away. Yeah, sorry I missed last week. I thought I uploaded it, but then I realized until, like, I think it was, like, 2 days before today, from the time that this has been uploaded, I realized that the video actually hasn't gone up on the channel yet, and I had already deleted the, video off my phone, because you can already tell you popping my phone up. Sorry, Hamlin. He just got saved by Logano. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I deleted it off my phone, because if you couldn't already tell, I'm recording the screen on my phone, because I haven't found anything, I haven't found anything yet that'll be better to record the screen with, as well as record me talking and the game audio. So, you're propped up against a couple of TV remotes in order to get the camera straight up. And I think I found something that doesn't make the camera tilt back, because if you've seen previous videos of the series, or anything where I've recorded the screen, I did a Great American Tour in the Crew 2, and that had that had problems where the camera would slowly tilt back, and it got annoying, so I think I found something. The camera hasn't moved since I put it there, so might be a good setup. Coming around to the white flag, well, the white flag, whatever the white flag for a stage is. And final lap of the stage. I'm currently out front. The infamous tire is at 77%, so it's doing well. Kurt Busch just comes out of nowhere, appears behind me. I've been focused on not hitting the wall, and I wasn't really paying attention to my rear view mirror. Also, with L1 I can just turn it on and off on command. First place in this stage, green and white checkered, goes to me. Truex in 4th, Harvick in 6th, Logano in 7th, and I think Suarez rounded out the top spots. Everybody else is pitting. Why is that? I think fuel. Yeah, I'm gonna top my fuel off. What was it at? 26. And I have 22. So as long as it's, yeah, half a can will work. Tires use. I'll get right side tires and no repairs. And I don't touch anything else because I'm worried that's gonna mess up my car. Okay, 11th, not bad. I dropped 10 positions. I was on the pole position. I think it was getting new tires, because there has been times where the tires have messed me up. In fact, sure, actually, no, if the tires were the thing that made me drop so many positions, then I probably shouldn't have gotten 4 tires, because if I had gotten 4 tires, then it would have dropped me back more, which I guess doesn't matter, because we're only in the second stage, and I was clearly able to make it to the front in the first stage, and however it goes around. Sorry, Ryan, if you're watching this at this point, sorry about that. Check out my friend, Rhino Racing 4, there should be a end screen annotation at the end of the video if you're watching this after I've post-edited it. Nope, I'm not gonna pit it. As well as check out my second channel, which will also be at the end screen annotations, which is A&R NASCAR. Basically, we race 1/64th scale NASCAR diecasts down Hot Wheels tracks. The way I said it kind of sounds boring. Well, it's like, if you're interested in it, yeah, then it's not gonna be boring. It's just the way I said it. But yeah, Yeah, currently we are on Yeah, we're on Indianapolis. The Indianapolis 500. Um, or no, sorry, the Brickyard 400. We're at Indianapolis Motor Speed. Sorry, I'm focused on racing. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. The Indianapolis 500 is with open wheel racing. Yeah, there's that we're on Indianapolis for the final race of the regular season of A&R NASCAR. And gonna have to plug my controller in. Let's hope if it does die, the game pauses itself, because otherwise it's gonna ruin my race. Yeah, we're on Indianapolis, the final race of the regular season before we go to the 4-race playoffs. Starting with the Charlotte Roval, and then I think it was Talladega, and then Texas Motor Speedway, and then finally Homestead, Miami. So if you're interested in 1/64 scale racing, it's not stop motion, it's actually like racing Hot Wheels, but it's the NASCAR Authentics, sometimes the Gold Series, Lionel Gold Series. But yeah, the actual like Hot Wheel racing for NASCARs, and it's like a competitive match. So if you're interested in that, go check out the channel at the end of this video. There should be a pop-up, and if you're watching this before I have done post-editing, then you can just put it in the search bar. It's A, and then ampersand, R, one word, and then space, and then NASCAR on all caps. And you can check out the channel. Final lap of stage number 1. I'm completely dominating these cars. How's my tires doing? 82, 73, 77, and 89. Fuel is fine because I checked that before I exited the pits. I made sure, because there was a race beforehand where I only got enough fuel in the car for stage, for the second stage, and I didn't even bother to put enough fuel for the third stage. And the only thing that saved me from actually making it to the end of the race was cautions. And cautions saving me a lap of fuel each time, and enough cautions that had come out that I had enough fuel in the car to make it all the way to the end of the race. We are on pole position here in stage 3. Kurt Busch is on my outside, can't look over. There we go, Kurt Busch is on my outside. Mark Truex Jr. is behind me, and Denny Hamlin is on the outside of him. I think, yeah, Kyle Busch to round up the top 5 here in stage 3. Cut off Truex there. Truex really wants to get on the inside, and I'm not going to let him. Even though he just started the third stage. You can see how many laps there are. My car does not want to go down. There it is. Of course, the car just wanted to stay right there even though I was letting off the gas. 11 laps in the final stage. Yeah, I am sort of the opposite of Kyle Larson. I prefer the low line, the lowest line, instead of the highest line. One, because I am worried I'm going to scrape up against the wall and lose momentum. And two, the bottom lane, I like to take the apex of a corner, and there goes the apron glitch, messing up my race. Yep, caution is out. Caution is out. I only dropped to 8th, surprisingly. Oh, we just got rear-ended. Yeah, a difference that I noticed from NASCAR Heat 3 to NASCAR 15 is that NASCAR 15, let's not pit, NASCAR 15, if you are involved in a crash, then you'll be sent to the back of the pack. But with the NASCAR Heat 3 and 4, I have both games, NASCAR Heat 3 and 4, um, you only drop positions from the cars that have passed you until the caution came out. And then when the caution comes out, that's when your position is locked in by how many cars have passed you by the time the yellow flew and the time that you wrecked. Let's get on the inside here, that was way too much turning. And in return, Stenhouse got spun out because my car shot down the track and then shot back up, without me even really doing anything except gently turning to the left to get past Boyer and behind Stenhouse, and just a little bit right to get back on the track and not down on the infield, the concrete infield. Not sure what happened there. Stenhouse got the worst of it. I mean, I got some damage on my door, but that isn't as bad as, spinning out completely. Hello, T-Rex. Hello, Kurt. I was worried because of my performance in practice and qualifying. I was worried that I wasn't gonna perform well at this race, but I won both stages, and now I'm currently competing for first place with 3 laps remaining. I have a feeling that I'm going to get a checkered flag in my favor. And another trophy to add to my virtual trophy case. But I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. 2 laps remaining. I can still have the apron spin out thing. It's not even a glitch, it's just how the physics is programmed. They did improve it from NASCAR Heat 3, but it's still there. And can still mess up your race. The problem with Kentucky that I noticed in qualifying, well, I noticed in practice, is that the preferred line is like about a car's width above, or like, yeah, about like right here is the preferred line. And in practice, I found out why. It's because if you go lower than the preferred line, you have a high chance of getting the apron spin out thing. But while I wasn't paying attention, the white flag has flown, and it's about to be a white and black flag. The number 27 takes it to victory lane. Number 27 nationwide goes to victory lane. Let's do a burnout here at Kentucky. I am the winner of the race here at Kentucky for the Quaker State 400. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I got 9th in Sonoma, which actually wasn't bad, considering how much I don't hate it, but I just don't really like driving at Sonoma. I think it's just because it's a road course, but it's not just because it's a road course, because I like to race at the Charlotte Roval and the Watkins Glen. So I'm not sure what's different about Sonoma. I'm gonna do a lap around and then sort of do a Dale Earnhardt and slide into the grass. Oh, if my car doesn't spin around before I can. I have to do a gentle throttle, because if I go full throttle, it'll just send my car doing a 180. See if I can get in 4th. There we go, 4th gear. Driving an automatic, so I have to try and change the throttle in order to get an automatic. You see, that's what happened when that's what happens when my finger twitched, and yeah. Well, I could do a Dale Earnhardt still. Oh, did not mean to do that. I thought that was a handbrake. I've been playing too much GTA. Let's quit out. First place, Truex Jr. in third, Kurt Busch in second. Not sure why I did those backwards. Busch Brothers got second and fourth. Daniel Suarez got fifth. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in sixth. Denny Hamlin in seventh. Daniel Hamrick in eighth. Joey Logano in ninth, and Clint Boyer in 10th. Kevin Harvick got 12th, which, not bad. Kyle Larson's in 11th, Eric Jones in 13th, Ryan Blaney in 14th, Alex Bowman in 15th, Chase Elliott in 16th, Austin Dillon in 17th, Brad Keselowski in 18th, William Byron in 19th, and Ryan Newman to round out the top 20. And then I'll slowly scroll through to see where your favorite driver has ended up. Ryan Truex. I think it's brother of Martin Truex. I never actually stopped to think of how Ryan Truex is related to Martin Truex. But besides that, let's head. I'm still first in standings with 3 wins. Ford Mustang has just been brought to victory lane. It's kind of fitting that I'm driving a Mustang and the trophy has a head of a horse on it. You see there? I'm pretty sure that's a horse of a. I'm pretty sure that horse is a Mustang. But yeah, I'm the victor. Got the fastest lap, 31.766. Most upside, 19 laps. 19 out of 37. Daniel Suarez started 29th. He finished in 8th place. And Chris Buescher started 21st, finished 38th. Third to last place. Chris Buescher was not doing well. He was running cold. He was running cold in qualifying. And he started 21st. And he dropped down to 38th. So, not a good race for him. Oh boy, New Hampshire, another track that I don't like. New Hampshire, Martinsville.
Breakfast.
Got some eggs and bacon. New Hampshire, sorry about that interruption. New Hampshire, Martinsville, and Sonoma are 3 tracks that I don't particularly like. But I'll give New Hampshire an attempt. And then after that is, Indianapolis. So yeah, that'll conclude this video. So, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And if you really like my content, you can hit the bell to get notifications on when I upload, which is very scarcely. In fact, I think I'm only doing like 1 video a week because of this series, because I just haven't had any video ideas. Besides that, check out my second channel, NASCAR, with, I have the help of my friend Ryan from Rhino Racing 4. Check him out, and if you want to check out the rest of the season, check out the playlist that should be in the bottom center of the screen. I'm gonna go eat breakfast now, and I'll see you hopefully next week, unless I miss another upload. Or maybe I'll see you sooner. But it just sort of depends on what videos I want to make and when I upload them. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.